I'm Molly Geissmann. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico. I've been working artist for 20 years, and I am from the Detroit area, so I draw from that history as well.
My name is Deborah Kapoor, and I am an artist from the Seattle area, having an exhibit with Molly Geissmann called Dialogue the Unsent at the Provincetown Library.
9 years now.
This is our 9th conference, and we met at Paula Rowland's workshop, and right after taking that in New Mexico, you invited me to come to this.
And we've been coming ever since.
And we've been coming ever since.
Yes, pretty much, and that's how we got to know each other.
Right. I came across the book, The Gorgeous Nothings, in a bookstore by chance on my way to the bathroom, and I fell in love with the cover, and I had to buy the book for myself. And for the last couple of years, I've just been looking at those images and thinking about how those forms are really about containment and remind me of the whole process of the lost art of letter writing.
Right.
And how much I still enjoy getting a postcard or a note from a friend where I see someone's handwriting, which is so different from a digital way of connecting. And I started thinking about using that as a substrate and how we might have a dialogue on that substrate to have a conversation in a way like an old-fashioned letter. And we started sending these back and forth through the mail, each adding our own contribution, responding to the other person's initial marks.
We've collaborated through ideas and keeping track of each other and all kinds of, via the internet and phone. But this is our first attempt at actually collaborating in the art form and working on one piece, both of us working on the same pieces. And I thought quite successfully. Didn't know what to expect. It was a great learning experience, and it came out way better than I thought it was. It's I think one of the hardest things that an artist can do is to kind of let go of your own control and go with what ends up, and it was very positive in the long run, don't you think?
The challenges involved in not living in the same city required thinking about how we were going to get these things back and forth, responding to what the other person had already done, and it was surprisingly natural for me. I received the box, I opened it, it was like Christmas, getting to see what was inside of there, and just would start working on these things. And we never spoke about the actual making. We would only correspond to say, the next box is on the way.
Right.
And
there was no real communication verbally.
No clues.
Yeah, we just did it.
We just did it, and we trusted each other.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was key.
That was key.
So that was really an interesting evolution of the whole thing.
But there was also a time separation in between when you would send something off and get the next thing.
Right.
But that sort of gave us the opportunity to reflect on what we had already done and get ready for the next round.
Right.
We have been given a lot of suggestions from the audience and people who've seen the show at venues that might be appropriate, other libraries or museums. And so we have a list that we're going to follow up with, but we would love to be able to share this with more people. I think a lot of people can relate to some of the kinds of imagery that are in the pieces, and to Dickinson's text, absolutely. There's so many people who are fans of her work. So that's a window in to the content, and we hope that we're able to share it with more people.
Yes, I agree with that, and too, I just want to say thank you to Matt and to the board for allowing us the opportunity to use the beautiful library here, because I think it was a really good. So many people were commenting on the space being a good place to show art and to relate art of this kind.
And to specifically work that is including text.
Yes.
It's very appropriate to show in this Provincetown library.
Yes.
And on that note, we would like to donate a piece to the library.
Yes, we would.
In gratitude for letting us have this exhibition here, and just to say thank you.
To say thank you and keep a little memento of our presence here.
I mean, we have met the nicest people.
We have.
The food is outstanding.
I think it's just a unique spot. That
it's a special place.
It truly is a special place.
It's a special place.
So I feel drawn to it for some reason that I can't tell you.
And I'm sure Joanne Matera picked this spot for a reason.
Yes, I think she did.
Yeah.
So as long as the weather holds up, climate change doesn't take over, we'll be back every year.
In the same way, the library really does capitalize on the long history of the arts in Provincetown.
True.
And I think Churro does a great job of continuing that legacy and bringing outstanding programming and really outstanding artists of all kinds. So we feel really fortunate that we're able to attend this event.
Yes.